Hello there! Hi guys, welcome back to Alternative Invets. So today I'm going to be rehousing my Phormingochilus everetti. It's recently molted. I'm still massively in search of a male, so if you've got one, please give it to me. It's got a bit of mould in the enclosure. I want to give it a little bit more substrate. It does always burrow the bottom of its cork bark, so I'm going to give it a little bit more substrate in there as well. And we'll put it back into the same enclosure, just change the soil over, the substrate over and everything as well. So let's jump in. I'm going to put some information down here whilst I'm setting up the enclosure, so you can learn a little bit more about the Phormingochilus everetti. So it is one of my favourite species. Right, so here she is, the beaut. I have left her a little bit since she's molted to harden up. So let's have a quick look, get her out, and then rehouse her. Absolute beauty, look at her. By far one of my favourite species of Tarantula.
possible.
We've got enough substrate. Obviously it does get deeper at the back, but we've got a couple of inches of substrate for it to burrow if it wants to. We've got lots of sphagnum moss, obviously trying to mimic it as much as possible, you know, giving it that little bit of extra humidity. It's got a water dish, as all enclosures should. It's got leaf litter. It's got a little bit of orchid bark just dropped down the front, mainly really for decoration, but they are, they are an arboreal species, as you've seen in the description as we've been doing this. They do tend to burrow at the bottom, so that's why I've gave it a little bit more substrate. Obviously there's probably around, I don't know, say 4 inch, 4.5 inch, 5 inches substrate for it to burrow. Give it a bit of a misting as well, like I say, keep the humidity up. Now let's get the Phormingochilus everetti into this enclosure. God, she's right getting in there, she's a thirsty girl. There she go. Look at how beautiful she is. Definitely my favourite genus, definitely my favourite species of the genus. Absolutely beautiful. Right then guys, so that's it. That is the Phormingochilus everetti, my favourite arboreal species. Really can't stress how much I want to pair. I need to find a male. There's 2 people actually that I know that have males, but they're not mature, and I know at least one of them wants to pair them themselves beforehand, and then they've said that they'll pass it on if it survives. So fingers crossed. I hope you like the setup guys. I hope you like the close-ups that we got of the spider. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. If you do like the footage and you want to see more, make sure you hit subscribe and that bell notification to see when we've got more videos coming out. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye.